Hello everyone, welcome to Drishti IAS. My name is Abhay Sharma and today in this session I will be discussing with you this year's, that is year 2024 Civil Services CSAT paper. And in this particular session I will be discussing you all the questions that were asked in the reasoning subject. So this year paper was easy, and if I talk about the reasoning section, particular reasoning section this year was also very easy, right? It was very easy. So now without further ado, sir, let me take you to the questions that were asked in this year's exam in reasoning subject. The first question: what is the least possible number of cuts required to cut a cube into 64 identical pieces? Now we know this very well, that whenever a cube is going to be cut into 64 identical pieces, every surface of that cube is going to contain 16 cuts, 16 squares in it. That means each surface will have 4 cuts in it. Like this. See, to cut the cube, first I am going to make these 3 cuts, then I am going to make next 3 cuts, 3, 6, and now these 3 cuts is going to give me 64 cubes. So total 9 cuts. Which are the 9 cuts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are the 9 cuts, right? So the answer will be 9. Next question. In the expression 5 star 4 star 3 star 2 star 1 is chosen from plus minus, and there should be a multiplied also, plus minus multiply each at most 2 times. What is the smallest non-negative value of the expression? Right. So now I can use these 3 operators, right, at most 2 times. Plus, minus and multiply, I can use these 3 operators at most 2 times. And now I have to find out the smallest non-negative value of this expression. So smallest non-negative value of this expression would be 0, because out of the given options, right, smallest value is 0. So let's try to make the value of this expression 0. By saying 2 into 1, it will be 2, because multiply should be the least one. And now if I take this 5 minus 4 minus 3 plus 2, because 5 minus 4 is 9, or 5 minus 4 is 1, 1 minus 3 minus 2 plus 2, it will be 0. See, at most 2 times. I have used any operator at most 2 times. See, 2 into 1, it will be 2. Right, rest of the equation would be kept as it is. Now we know this, 2 positive values will be added, 2 negative values will be added. So 5 plus 2, 7, and minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. 7 minus 7, 0. So smallest non-negative value of this expression would be 0. Right. Now this was a question on letter series A dash B C D dash B B C D A B C dash D A B C dash D. So now let's not write it here. As I can see, there are 20 letters. I will divide this expression into 5 each. Now see, this is double A B C D, this is A double B C D, this is A B double C D, and this is A B C double D. Right? One, there is what? 2 times A, then 2 times B, 2 times C, 2 times D. So it should be A A C D. Option C. AACD. Alright. Next one. How many times the hour hand and the minute hand coincide in a clock between 10 AM and 2 PM? Now see, we know that in 1 hour the hands coincide only for one time. So 10 to 11, there will be one coincident, or let me show this to you in a clock. Let's draw a clock. 12, 6, 3, 9, 10, 11, 1 and 2, right? Rest of the digits are not needed. Now see, between 10 and 11, the hands are going to coincide one time. Then between 11 and 12, the hands will coincide exactly at 12. And same goes for 12 and 1 also. See, in this 2-hour slot of 11 and 1, there will be only one coincident, that is at 12 o'clock, because the coincident of 12 o'clock will be a common coincident of 11 and 12 and 12 and 1, right? So 10 to 12 coincident is one time, then 11 to 1 coincident is one time, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, it will be only one coincident of 12 o'clock, and 1 to 2 coincident will be one more time. So total coincidence will be 3 times. See, remember that in the coincident formed at 12 o'clock is going to be a common coincident of 11 and 12 and 12 and 1. The calendar for the year 2025 is same for, right? So now we know this, that a leap year previous to year 2025 will be year 2024. Now since we are finding out the same calendar at a gap of 1 year from a leap year, we know that whenever we find the same calendar at a gap of 1 year from a leap year, we add 6 years in it. So my answer will be 2031. Right? To find out the same calendar of any given year, first find out a leap year previous to that year, then see with respect to leap year what is the gap for which you are finding out the same calendar, add accordingly, right? Whenever you find out the same calendar at a gap of 1 year from a leap year, you add 6 years. Whenever you find same calendar at a gap of 2 years from a leap year, you add 11 years. Similarly for 3 years also 11 years, right? So this will be your answer. So same calendar, like any year at which the sum of odd day value becomes equal to 7 or a multiple of 7, that year will have the same calendar, right? That is the real concept over there. Now next question, what is the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand when the clock shows 4:25 hours? Now to calculate angle between minute hand and hour hand, we have a formula, modulus of h into 30 minus ln by 2 into m, where h represents value of hour, m represents value of minute. So value of hour is 4, so it will be 4 into 30 minus ln by 2 into value of minute is 25. Now with 2, this will cancel out 12.5 times, so it will be 120 minus 137.5. So answer will be 17.5 degrees. Answer will be 17.5 degrees. Next question. A person walks 100 meters straight from his house, turns left and walks 100 meters again. So a person walks 100 meters straight from his house. Let's say a person walked 100 meter in north direction. See, starting direction is not given, so I can assume on my own. A person walks 100 meters in north direction, turns left and walks 100 meters. Turns left and walks 100 meters. Again turns left and walks 300 meters. Again turns left and walks 300 meters. Alright. Then turns right and walks 100 meters to reach his office. From here he is turning right, walking 100 meters to reach his office. In which direction does he walk initially from his house if his office is exactly in northeast direction? Now see, initially when he started walking in north, after taking these turns, he saw that his office came in southeast direction. His office came in southeast direction because this is north, this is south. Sorry, the office came in southwest direction. This is west and this is east. So initially when he started from his house walking in north direction, he saw that his office came in southwest direction with respect to his house, but he wants his office in northeast direction. So to bring a point from southwest to northeast, you have to rotate that entire diagram by 180 degree. To bring a particular point from northwest to to bring a particular point from southwest to northeast, you have to rotate your entire diagram by 180 degree. Correct, sir? You have to rotate your entire diagram by 180 degree, right? So this tells me that here my starting point, my starting direction will also rotate by 180 degree. So on rotating starting direction by 180 degree, in start where we started in north, now rotated by 180 degree, that means we are going to start in south. We are going to start in south, right? Because we needed to bring this southwest point to northeast. That means we will rotate our entire diagram by 180 degree. So when we are going to rotate the entire diagram by 180 degree, everything, even my starting direction will also rotate by 180 degree. That means starting direction which was earlier north, by rotating it by 180 degree, it will become south. Try this one. A person walks 100 meter westward, then turns left and walks 100 meters. He then takes 225 turn clockwise. In which direction is he walking now? A person walks 100 meters west, then turns left and walks 100 meters. He takes a 225 clockwise turn. A person walks 100 meter west, takes a turn left and walks 100 meters. Sir, he is taking a left turn and he is walking 100 meters. So he will be in south. Now he takes a turn 225 degree clockwise. So right now he is looking south. From south, when he took 180 degree turn, he will look north. And now when he will take 45 more turn, total angle would become 225. That means he will be looking in northeast direction. In which direction is he walking now? Sir, northeast. From this point, 225 degree turn. This is 180 degree and this will be 45 more. From south taking 180 degree turn, it will be north. And from north 45 more, it will be northeast. Right, because we are turning clockwise, right? It will become northeast. Next one, India is world's largest producer of milk. Conclusion, India is world's largest exporter of milk. Now statement says India is world's largest producer of milk, right? Like in these questions, whatever given in the statement, you will keep it to be true. Now from this statement, conclusion 1, India is largest exporter of milk. Sir, I cannot say that. I cannot say that because India is largest producer of milk. It might be a case where all the milk is consumed by us. We don't leave anything that can be exported. If we are producing it largely, we are consuming it largely also. There is nothing to export, right? So we cannot say that if India is largest producer of milk, it is largest exporter of milk also. We cannot say this. Conclusion, India does not import milk. Sir, we cannot say this. Even though we produce largest in the world, even though we produce largest milk in the world, but let's say our consumption is so high that even after producing largest in the world, we are not able to fulfill our domestic need. So we cannot say that India does not import the milk. Our demand could be so high that even after producing largest milk in the world, we would not be able to fulfill our domestic needs. It could be a case. So here my answer would be neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows. Right? Neither conclusion 1 nor 2 follows. I cannot say anything about this. Fine. Next one. A main statement is followed by 4 statements labeled P, Q, R and S. Choose the ordered pair of the statements where the first statement implies the second and the 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. Main statement, Pradeep becomes either a director or a producer. Pradeep becomes either a director or a producer. Alright, statement P, Pradeep is a director. Statement Q, Pradeep is a producer. Statement R, Pradeep is not a director. Pradeep is not a producer. So now we have to find out, choose the ordered pair of statements where the first statement implies the second. First statement implies the second. So if Pradeep is a director, sir, Pradeep is not a producer. That means P and S should be logically implying. And if Q is a producer, sir, if Q says Pradeep is a producer, then Pradeep is not a director. So Q should imply R. Right? So both S and P and R and Q. Both S and P and R and Q. See, if S says Pradeep is not a producer, that means Pradeep is a director. So S and P. If Pradeep is not a director, then Pradeep is a producer. R and Q. Right? So that will be correct. Alright. Next one. If A plus B means, so there your answer was C. Next question. If A plus B means A minus B means A cross B means A divide B, A plus B means A divide B means A plus B, right? This was retyped. Then what is the value of 10 plus 30 minus 100 into 50 divided by 25? Now operations are to be replaced simultaneously. So we are going to replace operations simultaneously. A plus B means A minus B. So 10 plus 30 means 10 minus 30. 30 minus 100 means 30 cross 100. A cross B means 100 cross 50 means 100 divided by 50. Right? And A divide B means A plus B. So this should be A divide B. A divide B means A plus B. So this will become 50 plus 25. Alright. So now as per the rule of BODMAS, this will be solved first. So it will be 10 minus 30 multiplied by 100 divided by 50, it will be 2 plus 25. Then multiplication would be solved. So minus 60 plus 25. So these two will be added. So 35 minus 60. So it will be minus 25. And this will be option D was correct. Fine, sir. Next question. In a certain code, ABCD is written as 24. Now, in a certain code, value of ABCD is 24 and value of EFGH is 1680. Then how is IJKL would be written? Now, this was a very simple question. See, A's place value is 1, B's place value is 2, C's place value is 3, D's place value is 4. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 4, 24. So code was nothing but product of all the place values. E is 5, F is 6, G is 7, H is 8. Now multiply all these place values. 5, 6 are 30, 30 into 7, 210, 210 into 8. It will be 1680. See, code is nothing but product of all the place values. So I's place value is 9, J is 10, K is 11, L is 12. So this will become 90 into 12 into 11, 132. So it will be 8, 8 to carry, 11, 88, 0. 11, 88, 0. Alright. Next one. Next was also coding, decoding. In a certain code, POT is written as ATOP. So POT is written as ATOP. That means letters are written in reverse order in code by prefixing A. Trap is written as APART. Correct? See. So arena will be written as, see, first A will be added, then write these letters in reverse order, ANERA. So double ANERA. Option D would be correct. Alright. Next one. What will come in place of star in the sequence 3, 14, 39, 84, star, 258. Now see, difference between, as I move left to right, I see that my numbers are increasing. So as I find difference between them, 3 and 14 it is 11, 14 and 39 it is 25, 39 and 84 it will be 45. So now difference between 11 and 25, 11 and 25 it is 14. Difference between 25 and 45 it is 20. Now see, difference between 20 and 14 and 20 is 6. Let's say if this same difference continues, let's say, then next factor should be at a difference of 26. That means next factor should be 45 plus 26, 71. Now 84 plus 71, it will be 155, which is there in the option. But let's check, because after 26 at a difference of 6, my next factor should be at a difference of 32. That means next factor should be 103. Now 155 plus 103, will it be 258? Yes, that means we are correct. See, factors of the factors of the factors. Alright, fine. Next one, in some code letters P, Q, R, S and T represent 4, 5, 10, 12 and 15. it is not known which letter represents which number. If q minus s equals to 2s and t equals to r plus s plus 3, then what is the value of p r minus t? Okay, so t equals to r plus s plus 3. Now sum of r plus s and 3 in it should be equals to t. That is only possible if 4 plus 5 plus 3 becomes 12. 4 plus 5 is 9. With 9 difference would be 12 only in 3 in this case, because 12 तो हो नहीं सकता 15 के साथ. The sum I cannot make 12. That is only possible. But from here I am not sure whether r is 4 or s is 5. To confirm that, we have one more equation, that q minus s equals to 2s. If q minus s is equals to 2s, that is only possible when q becomes q minus s equals to 2s. So when q becomes 15, s becomes 5. So 2 into 5, it will become 10. See, 15 minus 10 is 5 and 2 into 5 it is 10. So now value of s will be 5. This is sure, that value of s is 5, value of r will be 4. Right, this is correct. T is 15. So p will be the remaining value 10. So now p is 10, t is 12, r is 4, s is 5 and q is 15. And now we have to find out the value of p plus r minus t. So 10 plus r is 4 minus t is 12. So 14 minus 12, it would be 2. And this will be your answer. Right. So with this question, I believe that we have completed all reasoning questions also. Reasoning, the number of questions in reasoning were less, right, and they were very easy. As you saw the solution also, the questions were relatively very easy, and they were less calculative this time. So I hope that your paper had gone well, and you all must have got these answers correct. And I wish you all the luck for your future exams, right? And thank you so much for watching this session. Keep learning, keep smiling.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.